customers and the environment. To learn more, visit our website at www.broadhurstlandfill.com. Or you can go to the website, click Visit Us, and sign up for a tour to see firsthand how we operate. We hope to see you soon.
The January clearance event is going on now at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. Get up to $10,000 off new 2016 F-150s and up to $10,000 off 2017 Expeditions, plus 0% financing. Credit problems are no problem at Mike Birch. Our finance department is ready to put you in a new car for the new year. Remaining 2016 inventory has got to go now, so don't miss out on the savings. Come see them at Mike Birch Ford or 24/7 at MikeBirchFordBlackshear.com.
The January clearance event has started at Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear. We're overstocked on new vehicles. Huge savings and top dollar for your trade. Right now, up to $10,000 off remaining 2016 F-150s, $10,000 off 2017 Expeditions, and 0% financing. Plus our free lifetime powertrain warranty on all new vehicles. Stop the search. Call Mike Birch, 912-449-4446 or 24/7 at MikeBirchFordBlackshear.com. 0% financing with approved credit. See dealer for details.
All right, 1 minute after 8 o'clock, you're listening to the Big Dog, WIFO-FM in Jessup, 105.5 on your FM dial. It's a Thursday morning, second day of February, Groundhog Day. Butch Hubbard here with you on the Big Dog. Currently, we have 52 degrees here in southeast Georgia. Get up to around 74 today. Foggy this morning, so please drive carefully with the headlights on low beam. They're becoming mostly sunny today with a high today near 74. And the Omaha River level still at 11.5 feet and starting to fall soon. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Republic Services, by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, and also brought to you by Jessup Premium Stores located out here on the Waycross Highway. Well, Bob, we got a couple of special ladies in here this morning, Susan Gary and Sharon Corson. And what are y'all talking about this morning? Let's go ahead with Susan this morning.
We are here to talk about the Wayne County Junior Service League's beer, brats, and barbecue at the bonfire, which we're calling 4B for short. It will be on February the 11th. That's a Saturday, so all of the football games are over. Super Bowl's over. The Touchdown Club's money drawing is over. It can be an early Valentine's present. And
Slash birthday present.
Slash birthday present for Sharon, who is a Valentine baby.
You are a Valentine baby?
I am.
Isn't that special?
So we will definitely have to get it called in for the birthdays, or texted as Jonathan would request.
Text, email, called in, smoke signals.
However, we put it on notice now. I want to give you a little bit of information first about the Junior League, as we call it. Our official title is actually the Wayne County Junior Service League, and we were established around 1989 or 1990. So we've been around in many different levels of membership. Right now we're down to about 10 or 12 really active members. But we do a lot of things for the community that you may not know that we've done it. We have our members can come from anywhere in Wayne County. We do request that they be 21. I think that's our one little limit. And all that we ask that you do is have an interest in community involvement, and we pay $75 each year for dues. Sharon, for example, is one of our mid-level members probably, and you know this is her third day at the radio station this week. She's definitely community involved, and that's what a lot of the people do. We have a lot of teachers. We have a lot of people that have their fingers in lots of pies, but we are small. We are very small compared to, at times, we've had 70 people. So we've tried to come up with a fundraiser that our 10 or 12 active people can do. And this year we have come up, hopefully the inaugural, beer, brats, and barbecue at the bonfire. Piggly Wiggly, our Jessup hometown supermarket, has agreed to help us with their craft beer, and we're going to have the craft beer tastings that they will provide for us. We'll have all these jugs of their beers that they have available in their beer and wine department at the store. And they've also arranged for us to get bratwurst sausages from the Johnsonville sausage people. So that's where the brats come from. I would, probably call them bratwurst, but Bratz is a little bit catchier. We will be grilling those. We have some Bland Farms Vidalia onions that are coming from the Bland Farms Company in Vidalia. And we have Tank Lawson, who's one of the Sheriff's Department investigators and also a entrepreneur. I think he has the Jessup Car Wash, and he has the Dog House, and he's starting with Lawson's Barbecue. So he's going to do us some Boston Butts. So we'll have barbecue sandwiches and then some sides. Obviously the craft beer and then some regular beer. And it's $50 a couple or $25 a person if you buy your ticket early. It will be held in our backyard, not the big house where we had all the big parties, but this is a smaller party at 579 Longford Road, and it starts at 7 next Saturday.
So Saturday week.
Saturday week.
Saturday week. Now, if you're going down Highway 341, you used to turn left to go to your house.
You still turn
your left, go across the railroad track.
And go to the second set of big gates, not the first set. The second opening.
Okay.
Little tiny blue house in the back, but we have a nice pond that we will have catfish dip from. We had a 25-pound catfish caught by a friend this weekend, and he put it down to go get the knife to cut the head off, and the neighbor's bulldog ran away with it. So we have to get out there
Likely story.
and catch another catfish, but I promise you there are big ones in the pond.
You just had a big fire pit built.
We did, yes. There is an 11-foot diameter fire pit in my backyard. I'm not quite sure why it's 11 feet, but it is.
Big old fire pit.
Big fire pit. So we will definitely have a bonfire. Hopefully it'll be cool enough to enjoy that. Obviously, with it being outside at the bonfire, it's very low-key. Jeans, boots,
Yeah, it says
sweaters.
bonfire attire. I've never seen that on an invitation before. Bonfire attire.
But I've already had 3 people call and ask me what they're supposed to wear. So I thought I would be very definitive.
Very casual.
Bonfire
outside
attire.
around a bonfire.
Outside, yes. So it'll be good. It'll be fun. It'd be a lovely Valentine to buy, or a birthday present to buy for a Valentine birthday.
Maybe somebody will buy a ticket.
But Sharon's going to tell you a little bit more about it.
Okay.
Sharon, go ahead.
Well, I wanted to talk about the league just a little bit more. A lot of people don't, like Susan was saying, don't realize what the league has done for the community. And over the years, we've probably raised over $100,000 that's gone back into the community. Some of the charities that we assist with are Fairhaven, pretty much since the inception of Fairhaven, the Boys and Girls Club, Special Olympics, Relay for Life, Shane's Crib, our own Guardian Angel program. We have the Anna Key Scholarship in honor of a former member who died in 1997. And we do Christmas gifts and food for families and clients of Fairhaven, and we've assisted with prom attire for students at Wayne County High School. So it's just a good group of people that care about needs in the community. So we always try to, we have people reach out to us all the time, sending in letters and needing things. So it's just all of this money goes back into promoting and helping all of these community needs. So it'll be fun, but it'll also be something that you can feel like you're giving back to the community and helping out support some of these things that we need.
Okay, so fundraiser, Bob, the Wayne County Junior Service League, Saturday, February 11th, beer, brats, barbecue, and bonfire. And it ought to be a lot of fun.
I hope so. It's very different. It's going to be a lot smaller. We have just a few active members, but we have alumni that are many of the names that you would recognize. Mary Caitlin Williams is probably the only, I guess you would call her a legacy. Her mother, Pam Harris Williams, was one of our members.
Right.
And Denise Griffiths was a member, Mickey Thomaston, Jody Riggins, Ammons, Amy Denny, Randy Trapnell, Peggy Harlan, Pat York, Farron Cruz. We've had a lot of the names that old Jessup people will recognize. And then we have, we get a lot of the new people to Wayne County that aren't from here. We got here, we've been here 28 years, but we're still not from Wayne County. So,
Yeah.
Okay, well, just a little bit. But we would like to, invite anybody that's interested in the league. Sharon's got a little bit of information.
Yeah. If anybody is interested in joining, or or even wanting information about the 4B party, you can call Kelly Lamb at Parker Insurance and Realty at 427-9345, or Stacy Hodges at Dr. Gehring's office at 427-8801. And the league just meets the second Tuesday of each month, usually at Pine Forest Country Club for dinner, and then we meet about 6 to eat and then 7 to meet.
Okay.
And Kelly and Stacy can give you details if anybody wants to talk to us about joining the club.
Okay.
I think it might be on a Junior Service League
We do
Facebook
have
page.
a Facebook page too.
And then most of our active members have a copy of the poster on their Facebook page if they have one. I know, Butch, you don't have one, but we're going to leave you a poster so you
We
won't
can
have
put one on our Facebook, on the
radio station's Facebook page.
Yes.
But it will be a lot of fun. It will be for a good cause. The main thing we're trying to do right now is we do give a $1,500 scholarship each year. And with 12 people, it's kind of hard to raise $1,500. So that's what we hope the bulk of this money will go for. And again, we thank Piggly Wiggly, the Johnsonville Sausage. I even cornered one of our patients yesterday, or Stacy did actually, who works for one of the bread companies, I think for Flowers Bacon. And he's bringing us 100 hot dog buns for our bratwurst.
Great.
So a lot of help from a lot of people. And we'd love anybody that's interested in the club or just having a nice evening where you don't have to cook. We'd love to have them.
All right, Wayne County Junior Service League. Ladies, if you're out there, if you're interested in joining, just give them a call. And all you guys and gals out there who'd like to go to this event, is coming up Saturday week, on Saturday, February 11th at 7 p.m. at Ross and Susan Gehring's, their pond house at Mossy Oaks. It's 579 Longford Road. And we'd like to thank Piggly Wiggly, Jessup's Hometown Supermarket, Johnsonville Sausages, Bland Farms, Vade Onions, also the Bread Company, and other folks that are making this possible. Just a great time to get it. Just something about standing around a bonfire that just is relaxing and fun.
We did not have one before, and I'm really excited about it. I had a friend bring over an entire pickup truck load of firewood this past weekend, and he's going to come early and be our fire pit master.
Okay.
So someone who actually knows what they're doing will be in charge of the fire.
Anybody bringing?
And we'll be in charge of the food. And,
anybody bringing the graham crackers and?
We are going to have s'mores.
Okay.
I've got a little list of some of the food we're going to have.
Okay.
If we find another catfish in the pond, we'll have a smoked catfish dip with some crackers and some chips and queso and some Bland Farms peach salsa. And then the Strand Cinema has agreed to give us some popcorn, and we'll have a spicy popcorn bar. Then for the main course, we'll have bratwurst, Boston butt sandwiches, some kind of a roasted potatoes, and, of course, sauteed Vidalia onions to go on top of the bratwurst. And then for dessert, we'll have s'mores, of course, miniature banana puddings, and tiny cupcakes, which I brought y'all. They're actually tiny cupcake brownies.
Thank you very much.
And they have
this morning for me and for Bob and for Jonathan. Thank you so much for bringing food. We love food.
I had to fight my husband and my dad to keep them from eating too many of them last night.
You've never had Susan's desserts. Susan does not just make ordinary. Everything is gourmet and extravagant. She is a wonderful cook. So,
thank you. I have fun with it. And then, of course, our beverages, we will have the craft beers and then some regular beer and soft drinks and tea.
Gotta have sweet tea.
Gotta have sweet tea.
Remember, it's a fundraiser, folks, and so the money goes, after expenses, the money will go toward their local charities, for their scholarship, the other things that y'all support here in town, like Fairhaven. So all the money goes to a good cause. It's $50 per couple, $25 for single. And so it just sounds like a great fun event.
Well, we hope to see y'all there. It will be, if you call us ahead of time and commit, you can get your tickets for $50. If you wait and decide Saturday night if you want to come, then it is $10 more couple or $5 more person. But I promise you'll get your money's worth, and you can try several of the craft beers from the Pig that you might not want to buy a whole growler of something that you haven't tasted. So this will allow people to try some and then know which one they want to ask for, and we're real excited about that.
Does this mean anything to y'all? Says Perry Pippin, I am listening. Does that mean anything to y'all?
No, but I'm glad that he is. And he can call 427-8801 and arrange to pick up a ticket.
All right. So if you do ever have any comments or questions or anything here at Big Dog Country Radio, especially during the world famous Butch and Bob Show, you can text us because we cannot answer the phone because we're talking. You can text us at 912-427-3711. 912-427-3711. Our regular business and studio line is text enabled. 912-427-3711 to text us a question or comment.
Okay.
So who came up with the name, Susan? Was it you that came up with the name? I figured you did. Beer barbecue at the bonfire.
Yeah, and all I did was come up with the name. And Sherry Bachelor, who's one of our newer members, she's a special ed teacher at the high school. She came up with our logo, and did the ticket thing for me and everything. And of course, the pig being so gracious to, help us with those things, they definitely are interested in helping. And
they've been great in the community.
It has been, and they've added a lot of things. I know several people have commented about the click and pick, that they'll have your groceries for you, and you just have to pull up and they'll load them in your car. I haven't done that yet because I have too much fun wandering the aisles. I was actually surprised yesterday. I got out for less than $6. Usually it's over $100, but I didn't need much last night.
I like seeing the little kids with their own shopping
the little buggies. And we might actually talk them into letting us have one of those for some table decorations or something like that. This is going to be very low key, y'all. It's not going to be, we will not have a lot of
balloons. It's going to be South Georgia in the woods fun.
Well,
around the bonfire with the beer.
The 11-foot bonfire. Yeah.
Big old bonfire.
Yes. I probably need to call the forestry people and tell them that it's really not a forest fire. It's just a bonfire, and it is contained with bricks. But we would love for anybody to come. Obviously, you need to be 21 because there will be adult beverages. It's not a child-oriented fundraiser. Okay. And the bulk of it should go to help fund our Anna Keith Scholarship to a Wayne County High School senior this year.
Okay.
Which I have one of those too. So.
Yes, Sharon's daughter will be applying for that scholarship also.
She'll be glad to know that.
She needs to. Yeah, if you're doing it, I guess y'all can all know what it's like. I'm sure you've all been involved. They apply for everything that they might qualify for.
I think they've all come out this week, so she's been burning the midnight oil, filling them out every night.
But we expect you to be there, Bob and Butch. I'm working on Jonathan. I don't know. He doesn't live very far down the road, but he hasn't committed to me yet.
Yeah. Beer, brats, barbecue at the bonfire, Saturday, February 11th. Tickets, once again, are available where?
From any junior service league, all 12 of us.
Yes.
Sharon's got some.
Please come see me. I'd like to so much.
Okay, tell them where they can find you during the day, Sharon.
Oh, wow.
Cell phone.
Yes.
Cell phone, okay.
Everybody has it, so yeah, 294-5955. There you go. No, but this week I'll probably be at the EMA office working on FEMA stuff again. So we've been pretty active trying to get all that done so we can get money for the county back. So.
Call Dr. Gearing's office. Call Kelly Lamb at Parker Real Estate.
Okay, Parker Real Estate.
Let's see, some of our other active. Erica Craven. Any of the teachers in Odom will know how to get one. We have Holly Humphrey and Erica Craven are there. Lori Deere and Sherry Bachelor are at the high school.
Okay.
Meredith Phelps at Rainier has got some.
Okay.
So lots of places are just, we're all on Facebook. Click on our Facebook pages and we'll make arrangements to get you some tickets.
And you do have a Facebook page for the bonfire, right?
The Junior Service League has a Facebook page, and then I think most of our members have it on their Facebook
that's how folks
page.
Can also
I have no idea how it got there, but It's on the Facebook pages.
Okay, sounds good. Great fundraiser for the Junior Service League. So, folks, make plans on going. Beer, brats, barbecue at the bonfire next Saturday, February 11th at 7 p.m. at Ross and Susan Gearing's, the Pond House at 579 Longford Road. And I'd like to thank Piggly Wiggly, Jessup's Hometown Supermarket, Johnsonville Sausage, Bland Farms with Vidalia Onions, and the bread folks and all the other folks that
Hank
are making
Lawson of Lawson's Barbecue.
Yeah, making this possible is a big fundraiser for the Wayne County Junior Service League.
Thank y'all for
Anything else?
Thanks
Susan,
for
Sharon, is that it?
Yeah, I think
Enjoy your brownies.
And thank you so much for this.
With homemade vanilla buttercream icing.
If you want to come back next week, just let us know. All right? 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio. We'll be back with more of the world-famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Saturday, February 25th, Big Dog Country WIFO presents The John Conway Show. John Conway. Saturday, February 25th, 7 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College in Jessup. The John Conway Show. Tickets available locally at Sears. Online at www.itickets.com or by calling 800-965-9324. Book this John Conway. Saturday, February 25th, 7 p.m. at Coastal Pines Technical College in Jessup.
All right, Big Dog Country Radio, 105.5 FM in Jessup, 821 on this Thursday morning, world-famous Butch and Bob Show, as they're trying to wrap up the talking here with Susan and Sharon and Bob. And Bob, you'll be heading back to the courthouse this morning as the jury is still deliberating on what the verdict's going to be in this murder case, right?
That is correct. I said, can they reach one last night? Sent a note out at 9:15, said they could not reach one last night, so they want to come back this morning at 9 o'clock. So we'll be back tomorrow this morning, wait for the verdict if they get one.
Okay, about what time yesterday did they go back to the jury room to start?
4:10.
At 4:10, so they went from 4:10 to 9 o'clock, couldn't make a decision, so they're coming back in this morning.
Brought the pizza in, and they stayed in, ate pizza and deliberated, but not able to make a decision last night. So see how it plays out today.
Okay.
Can't never tell what the jury's going to do. I said sometimes they stay in there an hour, sometimes they stay in there a long time. So.
Well, you get some folks who are very, very detail oriented, and they got to have all the facts. All right, somebody texted in Bob here and said, Bob, Tom Brady is a girly man. The Falcons' D line will shut him down.
Let's hope. I said, I have nothing but the utmost respect for Mr. Brady. I said, it's class act. Enjoy, hate that he plays for the Patriots, but watching his career, I mean, he's one of the best. Like I said, they're talking about he may be the greatest player of all time. If he wins his 5th Super Bowl, kind of separates him from Montana and everybody else. So this is his 7th Super Bowl in 14 years. I mean, that's amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
I mean, there's people that play 15 years, never make it to the Super Bowl. I mean, some people never even see playoff games, but the Patriots have been able to do it consistently.
50% of the time over the last 14 years.
And I said, Brady shredded my Steeler defense last week because they played zone. Again, I'm telling you again, Falcon defense, do not play zone. Play man-to-man. Please play man-to-man. I'm begging you. Because if you play zone, it's going to be a long day.
Yeah.
But what's scary is they said history, like I said, the Falcons have the number 1 offense. The Patriots have the number 1 scoring defense. This matchup is turned 5 times in the Super Bowl. Defense wins 4 out of 5 times thus far. They're kind of comparing this to the, people remember the Super Bowl when the Rams had the greatest show on turf with Marshall Faulk and Kurt Warner, and they flew up and down the field. They ran into the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and it was a long day. Couldn't he move the ball? So, again, Belichick has 2 weeks to get ready for this game. He's one of the best coaches in the league. So, it's going to be a tough outing for the Falcons, but hopefully that offense can fly up and down the field like they have been all season. Right. So, the key to me is the Falcons need to get off to a good start. If the Falcons get off to a good start, put some points on the board, puts pressure on the Patriots, I think they got a good shot to win. But if they go out there and all of a sudden Julio Jones is double covered and Matt Ryan can't get the running game going and the Falcons struggle offensively, it's going to be a bad day for the Falcons. But pulling for the Falcons, still got to decide who to pick in this game tomorrow. Hard to pick against Brady, but like I said, I just hope somehow, some way the Falcons win the game. Okay. I know Stanley Jones is going to the Super Bowl, so wish him well. Safe trip. I think he left yesterday, so Dr. Jones will be up there. He's a big Falcon fan, season ticket holder, so he's going to Houston for the Super Bowl. So he has a good time.
Welcome him a safe trip and a good time. Somebody wants to know, and you may have answered this already, I'll know. So where did Stetson Bennett end up signing yesterday?
Like I said, the word is he didn't sign anywhere. He's going to be a walk-on at Georgia, a preferred walk-on.
Preferred walk-on. Okay.
Kirby Smart is giving him preferred walk-on status, and talking to him at the Eggs and Issues breakfast, that's where he was leaning. I didn't see him sign anywhere yesterday, so I believe that's what he wants to do. He wants to go be a student at the University of Georgia and be a preferred walk-on football player at Georgia.
Okay. And
that opened up, they had a quarterback spot open up because the boy from Camden,
right, the guy from Camden,
he's left. Yeah, he's not staying for his final year. So Bryce Ramsey's decided to opt to leave University of Georgia. So there's a position open on the quarterback roster, and they gave that offer to Stetson Bennett of Pierce County as preferred walk-on. And they signed Jake Fromm out of Houston County as a scholarship athlete. They've got Easton in the fold, but they're looking for that third quarterback on the roster, and they offered it to Stetson Bennett out of Pierce County.
Okay. So, all right, and Georgia did in the number 3 ranked team
in the recruiting class
yesterday. Alabama won, Ohio State 2. Rich just keep getting richer, don't they?
Well, it is, but keep in mind, all those rankings mean absolutely nothing. The question is, can they perform on the field? They'll know in 2-3 years whether or not this class pans out like all classes pan out. So,
right.
Arian Foster said they didn't even know who Arian Foster was. He turned out to be MVP at the National Football League. So, rankings are simply that. Rankings, it's good fodder, it's good publicity, but just because a guy's ranked, look at all the bust. Trent Dilfer bust. Not Trent Dilfer. What was that guy's name that was a quarterback that came out and was a bust?
Well, I don't know. I mean, a lot of them.
But Todd Marinovich was on Sports Illustrated, and one of the best linemen. He was a bust. I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, just because you're ranked as a high player doesn't mean you perform as a high player. So it's exciting right now, but we'll see how excited we are in 3 years if it all pans out.
Yeah. Somebody just said, Bob, no man-to-man. Well, I don't know why somebody would not want the Falcons to play man-to-man.
They got to play man-to-man. They play zone, they're going to get killed. Go watch the Steeler tape.
Right.
You got to play man-to-man against Brady. If you play zone against Brady, it's over.
He's just going to...
I'm just telling you, do not play zone against Brady. Okay. If you do, it's going to be a long Super Bowl for the Falcons fans, I promise you.
Okay.
You got to line up man-to-man. Somebody's got to get Edelman. Somebody's got to get the guy that came from Buffalo. Somebody's got to get all those guys. You got to line up man-to-man. The tight end, Bennett,
Mm-hmm.
If you play zone, I'm telling you, I still got on DVR. You want to come watch it? I'll show up there and does this. It's not fun to watch if you're a Steeler fan.
Yeah.
The key's going to be pressure on Brady. You cannot let this guy sit back there 4, 5, 6 seconds. If you give him 4, 5, 6 seconds, I promise you, he's going to slice and dice you.
He's going to put the pressure on him like they did against Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Right.
Somebody's got to hit Brady like they hit Rodgers. The guy that hit Rodgers, he hit him like a Mack truck. And I tell you, Rodgers got up shaking cobwebs like, my goodness, who hit me? And he wasn't the same the rest of the game. That's what they got to do. They got to put pressure. You got to find a way to get Brady on the ground. Texas did it. Houston Texans almost beat the Patriots because they Clowney continued.
Right.
They got on his face and put him on the ground. And like I said, Brady doesn't like to get hit. He's not used to getting hit.
No, he's not.
I mean, Pittsburgh, I'm telling you, after the Pittsburgh game, he didn't have to wash his uniform. They never got to him. I'm serious. It was a terrible performance.
Don't you know the Steel Curtain guys from the 70s were probably just sitting there in front of their TV saying, what are they doing? We'd have had him on the ground in a heartbeat.
We needed Jack Lambert. It would have been nice to have Jack Lambert, me and Joe Green, Elsie Greenwood, Mel Blunt, but unfortunately our defense isn't up to that. And the Falcons' defense has played well, but keep in mind now the Falcons ranked like 26 out of 32 teams against the pass, okay?
Oh, yeah.
It's not, it's not
the best defense.
I'm sure Brady's watching film of that defense, licking his chops. I mean, they've already played the number 1 defense. Houston Texans got by that. played a mediocre defense with Pittsburgh, but the Falcons' defense is not ranked high in any category. Statistically, the offense is, but the defense is not. But it's played better as the season goes on. So I'm just telling you, if you want to beat Brady, please don't play zone.
Okay.
If they play zone, mark it down. If I tune in the game in the first quarter, the Falcons are playing zone.
You know the game.
I know who wins.
All right. Well, we'll find out, Bob. It's 8:30. We got to get out of here now. We got to get to the courthouse. All right, WIFO, 105.5 FM in Jessup, Big Dog Country Radio, and the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by Mike Birch Ford in Blackshear, by Republic Services, and by Jessup Premium Stores located out here on the Waycross Highway. 8:30 on this Thursday morning, Groundhog Day. It is the second day of February. We do appreciate tuning in to 105.5 FM in Jessup. Lots coming up in the next few minutes.